With the iPhone 14s arriving in people's hands very soon and the release of iOS 16, we've got a bunch of new features which are not only cool, but actually some are very useful. So in this video I'm going to go through my top features that I think iOS 16 has brought us, and I'll show you how to activate them on your own phone. So if you take a look at the lock screen, you'll see that it looks a bit different to how it has previously. So now you've got the option to customize your lock screen by adding widgets at the bottom. You can customize the clock by doing different fonts, different colors. And then when it comes to the widgets, you can select from a variety of widgets to fit that gap there, no bigger than that. So for example, we can put battery on there. Not sure why you need that when you've got it up there now, but just as an example. And then why not also do the weather? And then we've got that lock screen. Not only that, what we can do is set them as a pair, so that will use the same image for your actual home screen. You can set multiple different lock screens, and the reason to do this is you can switch out from them easily just by tapping on a different one. And when you do that, that'll be your lock screen now. And if you press and hold again, switch it to a different one, now that will be your lock screen. So it's very easy to customize the phone in terms of changing the appearance. Gives it a bit of a fresh vibe. Another thing you can do when it comes to customizing the actual lock screen, you can select up here Photo Shuffle. So now what Photo Shuffle will do, it will give you the opportunity to select a bunch of different photos, and then what you can do is every time you lock your phone and unlock it, it will be a completely different photo, giving you that perfect fresh vibe, never having the same photo twice. Obviously it depends on how many photos you select. Another feature that Apple have added back into iOS 16 is the ability to see your battery percentage in the actual battery bar. Now, many people are going to think, oh, we don't care about that, but a lot of people actually miss this feature. So how you're going to activate that is you're going to go into your settings, go down to battery, and then you'll see there's a toggle switch to put your battery percentage on and off. At the moment, it shows full battery, I think all the way down to 10%, and then it goes red. But I'm sure that's going to be fixed with a future update. The haptics on the keyboard are back. So if you haven't experienced this before, I would highly suggest turning it on and experiencing it for yourself, because some of you may be surprised at how nice it feels. So how you're going to activate this is you're going to go into your settings. You may think it's on the keyboard settings, but it's actually not. You have to go to Sound and Haptics, and then go all the way down to where it says Keyboard Feedback, and then it allows you to toggle on sound and haptics. If you want both on, it's up to you. Me personally, I like the sound, so I prefer just to have the haptics, and then it still gives me that feedback on the keyboard without me having to listen to the tap all the time. So like I said, if you haven't tried haptics before, turn it on, give it a try. You may be surprised, you may actually like it. So now let's talk about some features that are not only cool, but they're actually super useful. First one I'm going to show you is Wi-Fi passwords. So what you can do now on iOS 16 is if you go into your Wi-Fi settings, and in the top right hand corner you'll see the edit button. If you tap that, it will show you all your previously connected Wi-Fi networks. And then once you've got into there, whatever network you want to go into and check out what the password was at the time of connecting, you just have to tap that eye on the right hand side, tap password, and it shows you the password. It allows you to copy it and send it to whoever you want. So with iOS 16 we've got a different kind of notifications animation down at the bottom on the home screen. So this way it stacks it, unlike iOS 15 where it will just show a list of each separate notification. This way it's stacking it all at the bottom to keep your home screen clean, and you can tap it to expand it. If you do want to go back to the old way of having the full list, all you have to do is go into your settings app, go into notifications, and at the top you can see you can have it stacked or list. List will be the old way, stack will be the new way. So these two new features are by far my favourite on iOS 16, and I'm going to show you why. First one is like a focus copy, where you can extract objects and people from a photo which completely deletes the background. Now this is going to be very handy for people that are trying to do some design work, as it makes the process of cutting and cropping an object or person from a photo very easy. Let me show you how to do it. All you basically have to do, you go into your Photos app, find the photo you want, and then you literally just press and hold down on the subject, and you'll see this kind of glow animation. If I show you again, press and hold down, it glows, it highlights over the actual object or person, and then once you let go, you can copy the image, paste it into another chat or notes or anything like that, or you can share it directly to a different person and there'll be no background. So if you're taking a video and say there's a sign or some text or something that you want on a note, all you have to do is just pause the video at that certain section, press and hold on the actual text, and it should highlight the text and allow you to copy it and share it or move it onto whatever kind of notes or editing app you want, which is, again, like I said, is super useful. I'm telling you, iOS 16 has so many more features. These are just list of the ones that I found quite useful. I may find more later on, but if you know of any features that you think would be quite cool to share with the public, leave them in the comments box down below. If you like these kind of videos and you want to see more iPhone 14 content coming out soon, make sure to like the video so more people can see it. Share it with your friends if you want them to know about these features as well. And subscribe to the channel to be notified of more content once it's released. Appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.